welcome. My name's Kathy A, and I have decided to do the drawing tonight, but I also have a Sephora part 2 because everything except one item from Sephora has come in, and I thought I'd give you a quick review of some of the things that I got. It's kind of late now, the sale is over, but at least you'll have an idea of what some of these things are like. You never know. Anyway, in my last video I had said I was going to do a giveaway, and it was for this item, which I never used. I did open it up to look at it. It is actually a device that will pulse electronic impulse to your face to help stimulate collagen production, etc., etc. It is about a $400 machine. It comes with all the stuff, the charger, the booklet on how to use it, and please, whoever does win, read the instructions carefully and the warnings. I have metal fillings in my teeth, so I wasn't able to use this or demonstrate it or even try it. And when I wrote to the company, they seemed a little miffed, so they're probably never going to send me anything again. I'm not going to mention the company or the product, but it is something that electrifies. It shoots, it has lights on it, so it has LED lighting, so you can use the lighting, which is a very positive thing. It has electric pulses, which also stimulate collagen in some people. Some people love this thing. I'm not the only YouTuber that's received it, and I just decided not to use it, but I did put it out there to anybody who was interested to put certain words in their comments. Now, several of you did. I'll just read the list of the people that did, and there was one winner selected, and then I took two as kind of door prize winners, and I will be sending you some makeup and things like that. So let's see. Now, those who entered are Robin L., Rico English, Joe Williams. It's actually Rose Williams. She uses Joe Williams's handle. Lori Wilson, Patricia Giacchi or Giacchi. Oh, I'm so sorry. I messed that name. Catherine Russell, Mrs. Loretta, Barbara Todd, and Maureen Hansen. And those are the people who entered the contest. And now, okay, so our top winner is Lori Wilson. She's the one who won this thing. And then my runners-up, Catherine Russell will be the second place winner, and Maureen Hansen is the third place winner. So the three of you, I'll list you here in the video. If you can just contact me at my kathyabeauty@gmail.com email address. I'll give you a week to do it, and I'll send everybody's thing out at the same time and send you tracking on it. I will not contact anybody and tell you that you need to send me postage. I'm not sure where you guys live, if you're international or what. I think this actually charges in your computer, so I think you're safe as far as that go. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this charges in your computer. Oh no, it is an American charge. So just let me know. I'm not sure if you can use an adapter with this thing. God knows what you can do with a 240 charge. Oh, I'll be seeing that in the newspaper. Anyway, so yeah, that comes with the cream, and there's a little carrying bag. And congratulations, Lori, for your win. And as soon as I hear from you, I'll get everything packed up and we'll send things out. And you other two, Catherine Russell and Maureen Hansen, if you could just send me your mailing address, I will get kind of a door prize out to you. I hate to just have one winner for these giveaways because I really do appreciate you folks so much out there. So, okay. So just email me at kathyabeauty gmail.com, and the A is spelled A-A-Y. And I did that because I had to kind of go incognito. I had a stalker when I had my real name, and then I got divorced and I changed my name anyway, but I had a stalker, so that's why it's Kathy A-A-Y Beauty, in case you were ever wondering why, because it's a weird name. All right, Sephora. I got some very disappointing items from Sephora, but I also got some awesome things. This one was kind of interesting. This was the lip collection, and now I tried some here where I loved the formula, but I didn't like the color, and that was in these first two. The Pat McGrath, it's a deep blue red, which does not look good on me at all. A deep blue red. Actually, I'll throw it in if one of you wants to win this. Oh, I can throw it in somebody's gift bag. That's Pat McGrath. I love the formula. It's so beautiful, but this deep, dark, berry red, blue red is just not one of my colors, unfortunately. So I'm going to let that go. And then the other one was the Give Beauty from Gwen Stefani, another, you know, vampire red color that does not look good on me. So that was kind of disappointment. I liked the back top. This was the NARS back top. That was really pretty. And I think I've tried that before. I did all of the Urban Decay colors. They all came out in a group, like they had a gift set of all of the colors. And I think I demoed all of them, and back top was one that I really liked. I did not try the Too Faced lip injection. I tried it years ago. I didn't like it, so I didn't even open this one. So I'll put it in somebody's little bag, one of you two that won the door prize. This is a NARS Orgasm. This is a gloss. I'm keeping this, obviously. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's a plumper gloss from NARS. I don't know if I'd go out and buy this on purpose, but it was very, very pretty on temporarily. This is a full-size Pillow Talk lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. And did any of you see Charlotte Tilbury's live masterclass? Oh my goodness, I have a picture from the screenshot. She and two others that are on her team, Sepia and I think it was Co or Calm. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. It was one big infomercial for Charlotte Tilbury products, but what I really liked about it was she talked about the shades and how she uses them and layers them and does different things, and it was interesting, but it was one big sales pitch, really. She's very, very, you know, she believes in her product. Let's just put it that way. The Rare Beauty, this was a gloss. It was kind of on the brown gray side. Not my favorite color, but you know, somebody with a deeper skin tone, somebody with maybe more of a, I would say, a different facial tonal quality than mine would probably enjoy this, I would think. It's very smooth. I like Rare Beauty lip products anyway. I think they're very nice. I like their cheek products as well. But this was the set. I thought it was great, and just for the Pillow Talk and the NARS and the back talk, it's more than your money's worth in this little group. So I'll be giving away the other products. This has never happened before, but I got this set of, I think there's 7 of them in here, 7 perfume samples from a company called the 7 Virtues. Now these are all their main scents, and oh my gosh, let me read them to you. Okay, the first one is Vanilla Woods. This is a beautiful scent. There is an essence of vanilla, but there's also kind of a woodsy scent for sure. The second one is Santal Vanille. That's kind of more of a floral scent. It's got really high notes in it. very spicy high notes in it. Blackberry Lily, that was a big surprise. It's a very pretty, natural, fresh kind of scent, and the dry down on it, the scent is blackberry. And I really enjoyed that scent. I actually wore that to work and nobody said anything, which is good. No news is good news at work, because I'm not supposed to wear perfume to work. And it was nice. It was really pleasant. Jasmine neroli, very, very exotic and nice. I enjoyed that as well. Patchouli citrus, very nice. It's not too strong on the patchouli, not too new age store kind of smell to it. It was very nice. Rose amber, beautiful. That had a little bit of an essence of, it was more amber than the rose, so it had that kind of warm, I want to say musky, sexy sort of undernote to it. And then we had lotus pear, which is, pear is always kind of a strong scent to me. I know the Rosie Jane scents are very pear oriented and they're very strong, but there really wasn't a bad scent in this whole thing, and you get a fairly nice size sample of each of these. So let me just show you how they are. I really enjoyed this set and I'm so glad I got it. I'm not sure which one I will get the full size of in here because I loved all of them. I don't know, maybe that blackberry one I might get a roller ball of. But that's the Make Perfume Not War. This is a clean beauty perfume set. There's nothing bad in it that will hurt you. It's no animals were killed to make this stuff. Really, really nice company. And I like to support things like this. This is just beautiful. So this would make a wonderful holiday gift for somebody as well. I did get the Give Beauty, and this color was called Flannel. It's their newest color, and of course, true to their nature, Sephora has everything brightly lit on the website. It looked like it was a light, bright, it looked almost like it was this color or this color. But it's not. It's a very deep, grayish, dark pink color, and it was just, it didn't look like flannel to me. It didn't look anything like, you know, when you're expecting something like this and you get this kind of brownish gray shade. What a disappointment. So that's going back. And it's very, very, I don't know, it's deceptive, I think, when they show the bright lighting. It's bad enough they're using these models that, you know, they're 16 years old and everything looks perfect on them, but this was awful. The formula, excellent. And that's my problem with this, is I love the Give formula, but I don't like any of the colors. Even the lighter shades, they're just not light enough and bright enough for me, and the deep dark blue reds are just not my color zone. So unfortunately that's going back. With this, I mean, I didn't get most of the samples I asked for. I didn't get those because they said because of the volume they didn't have enough samples to hand out, and there were certain samples that everybody wanted. Of course, I happened to luck into this one, but I never got any of the other ones I wanted. This is the WESTMAN Atelier. This is the bronzer, highlight, and cheek samples, and I was really excited to try this out. And you know, the way it spread was beautiful. The highlight was very natural looking, almost like a glaze, not a shine like with pigment, but just a glaze. So I just looked healthy. It looked like my healthy skin. The blush was very pretty. About an hour later, I'm looking in the car as I'm driving to work, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't see anything, and it was like I didn't have anything on my cheeks at all. So I don't know if I just didn't put enough on, or it just, you know, absorbs into your skin, but I can't justify the cost of this if I can't even see it, you know. Just because when it went on, I had enough on, believe me. I probably go a little overboard on the blush, generally, I do, thusly. And no, it kind of disappeared. But I did like the highlighter. Out of these three things, the highlighter was nice. The bronzer blended so beautifully in. It looked like it was my natural skin. It was an optical illusion. But again, an hour later, I couldn't see it. So if I can't see it, it's like the Emperor's new clothes, you know? Why would I spend all that money? And they're probably one of the priciest brands on Sephora. I loved trying it, but I can't recommend it. But I did enjoy the formula for half an hour or so until it disappeared. Charlotte Tilbury. I had to get this. Spotlight and Pinkgasm, I think it is. I don't know, pink something. It's the pink highlight. Both of these beautiful on. I had to try them. It's a set of 2 of them, and it's well worth getting if it's still available. It's a great deal, I thought, because it's so darn expensive. And yes, you get a smaller size with the highlights, but you know, I don't go through things. I don't go down through them that much. Now let's just do this. Now they have this kind of, this is the pink. And this was more of a blush, I think, than a highlighter tone. I found it was more of a blush. And then Spotlight, of course, is infamously a spotlight. So you can see that there. I wouldn't get the big size of these, actually. I don't know if I could recommend the big size of these, but I think together they were a terrific deal. Yeah, she is calling it Pinkgasm, so Pinkgasm, and she must be hanging out with Mr. Nars. Her and her pillow talk, and him and the orgasm, you know? Pillow talk and orgasm. If I didn't love the colors, I would not, you know, advise. But this was a really nice duo, and I think that the Spotlight's beautiful. Yes, the Flower Beauty one's pretty close, but the Flower Beauty one, you know, drugstore makeup is going up in price so high. It's pretty close now to Sephora pricing, and I'm really shocked. It's not just my coffee and bananas and things like that and eggs going up, but our makeup is going up tremendously high. Absolutely shocking, actually. I did get the Happy Holidays for Joyeux Fete. This is the Benefit Brow Gang or something she called it. You get 3 parts to it. They had 3 different shades, and you get stickers. Oh boy. Okay, stickers. That was useful. If you're over the age of 12. Well, anyway. Okay, so you get a brow pencil in a different shade than what you think you're going to get. I think I've got shade 2.5 here. And it is the quality that you would expect from the Benefit brow pencil. And on one end it has the spoolie, very, very good spoolie. On the other end you've got your 2.5 pencil. And then this is the Gimme Brow. This is the fiber coated brush that you can, you know, you can add color to your brows. And then part 3, and these, I think this one was in 2.5 also. It's just a teeny bit darker than I was comfortable with. And then you get the 24-hour brow set, which, you know, is wonderful on its own. This is a clear gel. There's a paddle and 2 brushes. So you basically smear it on your brows, and then you turn it onto the brush, and it holds it up like a really strong pomade or hairspray for your eyebrows. So I needed some of this anyway, and that's why I got it. These 2 things are okay. I'm a little concerned that the colors weren't exactly what I thought. I thought they were going to be the lightest shades, so there were 3 different shade groups, 1, 2, and 3. People who got number 2 were complaining that it was a little on the dark side, but they're not like me. They didn't want to return them. I'm not sure if I'm going to return it or not, but these are a little bit dark for me, so I don't know. I guess I shouldn't get kind of a general kit if I have specific brow color needs, and it comes in this cute little tin, which you can possibly use for something else. A little bit wasteful packaging, but clever. I'm not sure about that one yet. I did, however, from Benefit, I did get the Krista. This is the blush shade. I had tried a sample of it and I just thought it was stunningly beautiful on. It's a light coral shade and you just look very, very healthy and glowing. You look healthy and glowing. Very, very beautiful with this shade, and it's called Krista from Benefit. I did get the full size. Also for blushes, I happened to see this in store, and when I swatched it, I thought it was one of the most beautiful blushes I've ever seen. I used to like a NARS blush called Bumpy Ride, and it got discontinued, I think. I haven't seen it in a long time anywhere. It's not on the website. Get a mirror with their full-size blushes, and then this is the color. And I know it's very unusually light, but in the daytime, this is my work blush, and it actually looks a little darker on than you would imagine. And it's very beautiful. I really love this blush. I think it's great. Now the NARS set that came out that was similar to the one they had last year, I was so tempted to get it, but you know, it had some colors in there that were a bit deeper, and I thought that this particular year's set was made more for medium to deeper skin tone folks. None of the colors really resonated with me this year. Last year, all of the colors resonated with me, and I still have that palette from last year, so I would prefer to just get one shade that I really, really like rather than spend all that money to get the other shades. But the NARS multi-palette that they had with the stars on it, I decided to pass on that one. And speaking of highlights and blush, my Sephora Dusk, one of you mentioned that you had seen this when they discontinued it. You had seen it in TJ Maxx. I wish I could find it in TJ Maxx. But this is the Dusk, and then I got this, what I thought was going to be a dupe for it. It's not. This is the Aurora Duo, and you can see they are not, it is not a dupe. But it's a pleasant looking highlight. I mean, it's very nice. I'm not going to return it. I think it's fine. But it did not dupe my Dusk. So if anybody knows of a good dupe for Dusk, let me know, because I'm heartbroken over this being discontinued. Also from the Sephora brand, they had an advertisement for their newest shade, which is called Dandelion. So I did get it because, of course, with their beautiful lighting and their swatches, it looked gorgeous. It is not gorgeous. It is almost undetectable on the lips. Almost undetectable. It's so plain. It looks like my lips, only the same. It's just, it evened out the color of my lips, but it's kind of pale. It just doesn't look like I put lipstick on at all, but it doesn't look good either, if you know what I mean. Like some of those that are your lips but better do look kind of like your lip color, but there's a little bit of push to it. There's no push here. So I was disappointed in Dandelion from the Sephora brand. And the picture they showed was so cool. Now they did give me a free sample at the front desk, even though I was returning things. God love them. You know, I'm not going to cancel them just yet. I know a lot of you out there have, but I'm not going to just yet. This is their Smooth Blur face primer, and I actually really enjoyed it. They gave me 2 containers of it. I've got a second one here. I'll probably put this in the giveaway. But I thought this was a rather pleasant face primer, and my makeup did go over nicely over the top of it. So this is something, I don't know about Sephora's products. A lot of times, you know, they'll release something, you like it, and then you go back to the store when you're out of it and they discontinued it, or it was a seasonal item. So I don't know whether to recommend this or not. It's like, will it be there next month? You know, I don't know. So now there were 2 items that blew me away, and I'm going to talk about both of them right now. This is, I mean, what a surprise. I received as a sample, I received a card with 4 different colors of makeup on it, and it was from RMS Beauty. This is Ariana Grande's line. I am not her target audience. 64 is not her audience, I don't think. I'm sure she doesn't mind. I like her makeup, but I'm not the person she's speaking to, okay? Generally. This is RMS Beauty, and this is called Evolve Natural Finish Foundation. I got the shade 22.5, and I'm wearing it now. I've never seen such a beautiful foundation. This is gonna, spoiler alert, this is gonna win my foundation of the year unless I meet somebody new between now and December 31st. This is my foundation of the year. It is stunning, and I couldn't believe it when I put it on my face. It smoothed over everything. I looked like a mannequin. I mean, my face looked flawless. I mean, I had this on the other day when I was doing my baking video, which about 1/3 of you watched. Just whenever I do something off the beaten trail from makeup, there's only a handful of you that will watch it, and it's like, oh, you know, I worked really hard on that video too. Anyway, this is amazing, and you had said, you know, your makeup was on point. You know, I got comments on, you know, it looked great or whatever. I was wearing this makeup then, and I think, so I was wearing the RMS makeup, and I just think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you can see it. It's so good. I have dry, very textured skin, and this goes on, it glides on like a dream. It did not sink into the lines. I mean, all of my makeup, when I first put my makeup on, I do have cracks and things, and I have to tap them all in, tap, 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 and tap, tap, tap. And this covered the pores, it covered the lines, it made me look like I had smooth skin. So it's the RMS Beauty. It's going to be my foundation of the year. Yay! Stunning, stunning. Now the other product is something that totally amazed me, and I never ever would have bought it if I hadn't watched Nicole Johnson talk about it. Now she's one of those silver fox gray hair in your face brigade. You know, just don't ever color your hair again, people. But I like her. You know, I stopped watching her a few years ago because it was just, you know, she was so in your face about it, and it was like, I felt almost like aggressiveness when I commented about anything and said something about, well, I still color my hair. I mean, they would just attack dogs would get me in the comments. So I stopped watching her for a while, and I started watching her earlier this year. And I mean, she's a nice person. She's very knowledgeable. And she's got her own makeup line too. I've been trying forever to get her eyeshadow primer. It's always sold out when I, you know, think about it and go to get it. But anyway, it's just the Fenty Skin. This is Rihanna Fenty's line. Fenty Skin, and this is called Fat Water. Yeah, okay. Rihanna. Okay. And it is just like a very thin but fat water. You put it on. Now I was skeptical all over the place because of the way she said to use it. And what it is you wash your face, pat it dry, and after you have washed your face, patted it dry, you stick this stuff and you rub it all over your face. You let it set for a little bit. And then I go and I do my emails and I have some coffee and, you know, relax a little bit. And then by the time I go to my makeup table, it's been probably an hour or so. And you're supposed to directly then put your makeup over the top of this. No primer or anything. Just this is your primer and your moisturizer. So it is a serum toner of sorts, but it's got a lot of those good skincare ingredients in it. And she said she loved it, and like she doesn't like anything. She's like me. She doesn't like anything. So she loved this. And I love it now too. And you can see I've used it. I use it every day. And I just feel so strange in the morning when I use this and I'm not putting any other kind of moisturizer or primer over the top of it. It's like, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not when I put the makeup on. And you know, of course, the way she talks, she goes, yes, well, I can tell the product's going on really well. You know, she's, you know, the way she talks. And I'm like, okay. And it did. Anything I put on my face with this, it works so well. So the Fenty Skin and the RMS Beauty, these two items out of my entire Sephora haul have blown me away. And I never would have tried them if I had not purchased things. This was from a sampler pack that I got that I liked, and then this one was from watching Nicole Johnson rave about it. So Fenty Beauty Fat Water, and then the RMS Beauty Re-Evolve Foundation. So the one thing that is missing is I had bought the Lady Gaga, it was a lipstick in, I think it was Sepia Coral or something like that. And the label looks so light and bright and the color looks so pretty. It was gray. It was gray, like I was in a black and white movie. Such a shock, you know. I can't trust Sephora photographs for things, for colors. You really have to sometimes see things in the store. And the very last thing that's coming, what I'll do is when it arrives, I'll do a look with it. It's an eyeshadow palette, and it's from a company called Lawless, and it's called Winter Beach. Isn't that a great name for a palette? And it's got these beautiful muted blue and muted green, and it's got basic, you know, beige, medium brown, and deep brown for your, you know, your basic eye. But then it's got that muted blue and muted green to add, you know, the sea and sky kind of feel to it, like snow on the water. I mean, I just thought it was a beautiful palette, and I swatched it in the store, and it had beautiful, it swatched really well on my hand. That doesn't always mean it transfers onto the eye that well, but so far I think it was one of the most interesting palettes that I purchased, and I think that that's one of the ones that I'll demonstrate when it comes. It's not coming, I think, until Friday. So I'll do a look, maybe next week's video, I'll do a look with that, because I haven't done a demonstration in a while, and I haven't done homework for my online makeup academy in a couple of months since I came back from my trip. I was, you know, on my trip, and then when I came back, it was really hard to kind of get myself motivated to get back into classes and do my homework and stuff. So I've got to do a couple of homework projects, and I'll let you see those when they happen. But anyway, congratulations to the three winners. Lori, you've got the main player here, and then Catherine, you're probably going to get the nail heat lamp with all of the nail polishes plus something else. And then Maureen, I think you're going to get some makeup and stuff. So you'll all have some little fun treat there. So just get in touch with me. Congratulations, and thank you all who did enter, and thank you all in general for spending your time with me. I know that there are a lot of choices on YouTube, and the fact that you're watching me is just awesome. Thank you so much. I will be back with you next week with a new video, makeup oriented. I'm not going to bake, although I will be baking soon after because Thanksgiving is coming up. but none of you are gonna watch it, you know. I don't know. I know I just made cookies for the guys. I made molasses walnut cookies, and I'm gonna make a glaze for the top of them and take that in for tomorrow. I bake something every week for my coworkers. They love me. I had to buy their affection this way, but anyway. Have a wonderful week and have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.